Thank you very much. Next is Joanna Gould.
Good morning, Mayor, councillors. 4 years ago, I presented my idea for the development of 10 Shirley Road. Today, the box on the right is still empty. There are no photos of a new community centre. Next. Last year, the petition presented to council had over 1,200 signatures, a clear mandate from the residents that they want a new building on the site. We also submitted letters of support from our local MPs, and the Community Wellbeing Act for Social, Economic, Environmental and Cultural recognises the significant role that council play in lifting the wellbeing of their communities. These are some images of the Palms where the current Shirley Library is. The first image is of the car park building up the top. You have to go in there to get car parking. The second image in the left bottom is your first glimpse of the Shirley Library on the right hand side. This is the top image on the right hand side is actually the view from the Shirley Library, the car parking building. And this is what you get at 10 Shirley Road. The primary school, Shirley Primary, is on the right hand side and the site is on the 10 on the left hand side, which has established trees that have protection orders against them. The bottom left is the heritage houses that influence the Dudley character area, and top right is the Shirley Play Centre, and then on the bottom right is the Dudley Creek, which has been remediated and invested in. And this is what you can see from the other side, which is the site from looking down Shirley Road, the entrance, which has the pedestrian crossing and the bus stops either side of it. And the top picture is the car parking building with all the trees and Dudley Creek in the front. Shirley Centre is my idea for it. The concept that you've got the PDF is about identity, wellbeing and learning. It's about community education and support services and learning libraries. Property developers have invested in our community. Social housing providers have invested in our community. Ministry of Education have invested in our community. Now we need the council to invest in our community. I find the proposed 2030 timeline insulting. We have been waiting since 2012. We need to stop discussing and start planning now. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions? Pauline.
Thank you so much. Oh, look, sorry, I can't remember, but have you given this presentation to the Papanui Innis Community Board?
I've sent emails and all the PDFs, yes.
I think it might be quite nice if you come in, because they're running the whole project here. We've got a feasibility study due this year, and we're not sure what is going to be on there, but it's open for, evolving and working. I think it might be nice if you came and presented that. I suspect you might have once, but a long time ago.
I've already sent numerous emails and asked for deputations and asked for meetings through council staff. You can
come as a public forum at any meeting. You get 5 minutes.
Yep, so I can do that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because the community board is actually leading this work for this site, and I think you need to be working there. And I know what you're saying, you're requesting that the funding be brought forward from 2030, and that once the planning is sorted, what's actually going to go there, what's determined to be there, then there is an opportunity probably in the future to bring that funding forward with the will of the council at the time. So you're actually recommending that council at that point look at closing the library at the Palms, selling that land and investing it on 10 Shirley Road.
The current library isn't fit for purpose. The youth audit reconfirms that. It's not a nice environment to go into. There's security guards at the door, and our community deserves better than that, and it's the second busiest library, suburban library, in the library network. So it's become our community centre because we don't have any other options in the area.
Yeah.
So,
Are you referring to the recent youth audit that was
yes,
just done?
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. And regarding a building, I mean, you've put that as your concept, but you'd be open to any type of...
Yeah, and that's what I put in my PDF that I've also included in my written submission.
Have you had a look at the library/community centre at Aranui?
Yes, I have, and I like the Sumner Centre better. It's more of a home environment, and it's got spaces for everybody in the... It's basically an open plan house. It's got a dining room, learning spaces, lounge, games room, kids room, you know, it's got everything, and that's what I think should be at 10 Shirley Road.
So what was that, the Sumner Centre?
Yes.
Great, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Very much for your
Thanks very
submission
much.
this morning. Thank you. The next is Canterbury Ham